Question 1. Consider the following statements about inflation. Cost-push inflation can happen even when demand is low. Demand-pull inflation always leads to economic growth. Correct answer is cost-push inflation can happen even with low demand. Because demand-pull inflation does not always guarantee real growth. Question 2. Which of the following best explains core inflation? Correct answer is inflation excluding food and fuel. Because these items are volatile and removed to see real price trends. Question 3. Consider the following statements about repo and reverse repo. Repo rate is where the central bank borrows from banks. Reverse repo helps absorb liquidity. Correct answer is reverse repo helps absorb liquidity. Because repo is actually when the central bank lends to banks. Question 4. If cash reserve ratio is increased by the central bank, what happens? Correct answer is banks have less money to lend. Because more funds are kept with the central bank. Question 5. Which situation shows stagflation? Correct answer is low growth with high inflation. Because stagnation and inflation occur together. Question 6. Which of the following is a direct tax? Correct answer is income tax. Because it is paid directly by individuals. Question 7. Fiscal deficit refers to what? Correct answer is total expenditure minus total receipts excluding borrowings. Because it shows how much the government needs to borrow. Question 8. Consider the following. Higher subsidies, lower tax collection, and disinvestment receipts. Which increase fiscal deficit? Correct answer is higher subsidies and lower tax collection. Because disinvestment actually reduces the deficit. Question 9. Open market operations by the central bank involve what? Correct answer is buying and selling government securities. Because this controls liquidity in the system. Question 10. Which of the following comes under capital account? Correct answer is foreign direct investment. Because it involves long-term capital flow. Question 11. Consider the following statements. Gross domestic product includes depreciation. Net domestic product excludes depreciation. Correct answer is both are correct. Because net domestic product is derived after removing depreciation. Question 12. Which sector is most affected by repo rate changes? Correct answer is banking and loans. Because lending rates are directly influenced. Question 13. Crowding out means what? Correct answer is government spending reducing private investment. Because higher borrowing raises interest rates. Question 14. Which index measures inflation at wholesale level in India? Correct answer is Wholesale Price Index. Because it tracks price changes at bulk level. Question 15. Consider the following. Devaluation happens in fixed exchange system, depreciation happens in flexible exchange system. Correct answer is both are correct. Because one is government controlled and the other is market driven. Question 16. Which situation leads to appreciation of currency? Correct answer is increase in exports. Because demand for domestic currency rises. Question 17. What best describes liquidity trap? Correct answer is low interest rates but no increase in investment. Because people prefer to hold cash. Question 18. Consider the following: increase in government spending, reduction in taxes, and increase in interest rates. Which are expansionary fiscal policies? Correct answer is increase in spending and reduction in taxes, because these boost demand in the economy. How many did you get right? Comment below. Subscribe for more quizzes. Thanks for watching. If you like our content, please like, share and subscribe to our channel to get notified for many more quizzes.